Carjacking is so common in San Juan, it no longer makes the evening news. One gang involved in drug dealing is particularly adept at this crime. The Villa Davila gang is a virtual kingdom for its leader Juan Carlos Arroyo. But despite their criminal activity, they remain unknown outside their neighborhood.
How we came about to investigate this particular gang was on a Friday afternoon. We responded to a home invasion, and we found out that 4 members from Villa Davila gang were trying to rip off another drug dealer.
Sit there, shut up. You lied to me.
4 gunmen invade a rival drug dealer's home to steal his drug money. His wife and daughter are home alone and are taken hostage.
They wanted to know where the money was buried, and they wanted to dig it up.
You better tell me where this is.
The wife told them that it was buried in the yard of another house, so she was willing to take them there and dig up the money. So they left 2 guys at that house, and they took the wife in her car by force to another house in an attempt to get the money.
If it's not at the house, I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna kill your daughter.
It is, in fact, a wild goose chase. As the robbery falls apart, the 2 gunmen holding the daughter panic and leave. The daughter calls 911. Local Puerto Rican police quickly spot the car and give chase. The driver, nicknamed Pito El Caballo, is captured while his partner escapes. El Caballo's interrogation offers a first hint of the attitude Villa Davila gangsters have towards the law and their own activities.
When Pito Caballo was initially interviewed, he was under the impression that it was a carjacking investigation. His response was that it was not a carjacking. They had planned to rip off this $1 million that they knew was in the possession of a drug trafficking organization or family. And so he thought that that would clarify the situation. In his mind, this wasn't a carjacking. It was just simply them ripping off illegal proceeds from a drug family. The tone of the conversation was almost that there was nothing illegal or there was no problem with that.
Abruptly, Caballo refuses to talk further. The task force needs names and information, but he remains silent.
Bueno, yo he entrevistado muchos delincuentes.
Well, I have interviewed a lot of criminals in different situations of murder and other crimes. But this kid was hard. Basically never accessible for an interview, never wanted to talk with us at any time.
Here was someone who had inside information that we felt we had compelling evidence against, and we thought he was a likely candidate to then further help us in understanding the inner workings of the gang. And so when he was unwilling to cooperate, it was frustrating.
After Pito El Caballo and the other 3 gang members are identified as triggermen for the gang in Villa Davila, the task force turns their attention to the wife and daughter, who initially deny Caballo's story that there is drug money in their house.
Is it money or drugs or what? You have drugs in the house?
Along with the police of Puerto Rico and the Safe Streets Task Force, we interviewed all of the people who had been tied up at the house and held hostage for a while. We interviewed them. We were able to determine that, in fact, there was drug money buried in their backyard. And we discovered that this money was in these large buckets buried in the ground and it amounted to $650,000.
I think there's $500,000 in the back.
In the backyard?
Yes.
The amount of money recovered in the backyard stuns the police. For Task Force co-case agents Polley and Torres, the attempted robbery is a definite sign that the Villa Davila gang is seeking to expand their power and influence.
Had they been successful in obtaining that money undetected, I think they would have been in a position to buy a tremendous amount of weapons, and I think they would have been in a position to perhaps lure some of the other gang members to their side and then take on additional territory.